I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning.
I want to say a very big welcome. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can move to China by September 2023. Okay, so this is that one question a lot of people have been asking me: how can I migrate to China? And I'm just going to be so real with you. I'm going to be telling you the step-by-step things that I feel like if you do, you can be able to move here. Very simple. You need to know that in China you have 3 visa. Okay, we have the work visa, we have the student visa, and the marriage visa. So for international that want to stay back in China, these 3 visas are very important, and is what you're going to use to be able to stay in China. So the first one, which is the study visa, that's for those people that want to do like their masters or undergraduate, or they want to do like a PhD, you know. So this is the study visa. And for work visa, for those people that, you know, you try to apply for work and you get a job, that way you can be able to get a visa to come stay in China. And then the last visa that you can actually use to stay in China is the marriage visa. This visa is for those people that are married to a Chinese or someone who is already, like, you know, someone that already have a citizenship in China. If you are married to this person, you can be able to stay back in China, or you can be able to come to China. I'm going to start with the hardest to the easiest. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with the marriage visa. The marriage visa is, I won't say is the hardest. It's a kind of visa that a lot of people would want to go for, because obviously if you find love, you can be able to, like, you know, marry the person and stay back in China. Like if you find like someone that is a Chinese person, but it's not everyone that would want to like marry a Chinese person. Okay, and those people who don't even plan to marry Chinese, sometimes they get to like meet someone that is a Chinese person, and then they fall in love with the person, and then they get married to the person. So at the end of the day, it all depends on you. I feel like the marriage visa is still limited because it's almost the same thing as the work visa and the student visa, because in a lot of countries, when you get the marriage visa, you can be able to apply for citizenship. But in China, it's not like that. Okay, just because you are married to a Chinese does not mean that you're a citizen of China. So the Chinese people will always see you as an international. So even if you marry like a Chinese person, it does not still guarantee that, oh, you're going to stay back in China, or that means you are now a Chinese person, or you can apply for citizenship. It doesn't work that way here. Okay, so I just need you to know that. Going to the next visa, I'm going to be talking about the work visa. Okay, the work visa is one of the easiest visa that I feel like you can get, but it's really hard. It's also very hard if you don't have experience. I feel like the work visa is just for people that have experience. So if you have experience, especially in English kind of field, I feel like English is that one thing that is always requested for in China. So if you know that you are a teacher, you teach English, I feel like this is a really good opportunity for you to come to China. You can actually apply for a job in China. It doesn't still mean that other courses or other people don't get jobs in their own field. I just feel like it's a lot easier when you apply for English. Okay, and if you already have experience when it comes to teaching English. But for other courses or other fields, it's not really easy to get a job in other field, because it's almost as if when you're competing with the Chinese people. You know, the Chinese, the reason why English is that one field that is always sought after is because a lot of internationals speak English, and a lot of Chinese people want to also know how to speak English. Though there are still some Chinese people that can speak English, but English is just something that internationals can teach. Okay, there are some people that have gotten jobs in other fields, but I'm just telling you the one field that I know that is highly requested here in China. Another thing that you can do to get that work visa is to actually have your own company, like start your own business. So if you are thinking of, oh, okay, I'm already a business person, I'm into entrepreneurship, you can actually start your business and register here that, oh, you have your own company. The only thing that is going to like happen is that maybe they may want to assign a Chinese person to come work in your company to just kind of see how things are going with your company. You know, they want to know if truly you have your company, and also they want to like investigate what is going on. So you need like about 8,000 RMB to actually register for your own company here in China. 8,000 RMB, if you're trying to convert it to naira, just times it times 90. Maybe by the time you're going to be watching this video, it might be lesser, it might be more than, but I know that the conversion rates for Nigeria from RMB to naira is always times 90 right now. Okay, before it was actually times 50, but now it's like times 90. Anyways, so that's it. You can actually get the work visa by applying for jobs in companies, or by also starting your own company. That's another way you can get the work visa. And then the final way that I feel like you can be able to relocate to China is through the student route. This is actually the way that a lot of internationals move to China. They move to China through the student route by applying for scholarships. You need to know that China is very rich. They have a lot of money, and if you're able to apply for the scholarship and you get the scholarship, you can come and actually stay and study. There's some people that don't even apply for scholarship. They just want to come to China and work, and when they cannot get a good job or a visa, you know, because they don't have that much experience, so what they do is that they try to apply for to like study, right? And then they even pay for their school fees while they are working by the side. This is something that you can actually do. You can actually come to China and get a school, a course. You can do like Chinese taught courses, and then when you do Chinese taught course, you can actually stay back and work if you are thinking of how you can fend yourself when you come here. But for those people that are looking for how to get like scholarships, okay, so there's a scholarship called CSC. This is the scholarship that is actually offered by the Chinese government. Okay, there are many other scholarships, but I'm just going to be focusing on this one because this is the one of the most popular scholarships that you can actually try and apply for. So for the CSC scholarship, you need to understand that there are three types of scholarship under the CSC. We have the type A, type B, and type C. So for the type A, you're actually applying through the embassy, or you are applying through the Ministry of Education. Okay, so that is for the type A. For the type A scholarship, you have to use like an agency number while you're applying. So we have the type B scholarship. The type B scholarship is a scholarship whereby the school will give this scholarship to you. So maybe now there are so many schools, there are over 200 schools that actually offer the type B scholarship. So all you have to do is check on Google and actually find out the schools, and all you can do is go to the website of the CSC website and fill in your information there. Put the three schools that you have chosen, that oh, these are the schools I would like to study in. Put your course, and that's it. As simple as ABC. And then if you qualify and if they've accepted you, if the school have actually accepted you, all they will do is to send you an email to say, oh, you've been selected. What they also go ahead to do, you know, to help people is that when you have actually chosen three schools and maybe those three schools did not still choose you, right, what the CSC will still do, they'll try to check for other schools that they feel like, oh, is there another school that can actually help you to get the scholarship. They'll just check other schools to see if there are other schools that maybe you qualify in, and then it's possible that if you get the scholarship. This is what a lot of people actually use to stay in China. There are some people that want to work in China and maybe they don't have experience, or when they've tried to get a job in their field, they were not able to get a job. The next thing that they think of doing is to try to apply for this scholarship, or just try to apply for a course and they pay for it, and then they can work, okay, with the student visa. But it's not even allowed to work with a student visa. It is not allowed to work with a student visa. Okay, people do it, but it's risky, because if they catch you, it's that serious that you can be deported. Okay, the type C scholarship is the scholarship whereby if you're already a student of a university and you're very good, I mean, like so good that maybe your supervisor will recommend you, or will say, oh okay, I want this person to actually get a scholarship and work with me. So that is the type C scholarship. You still get the same amount that you get while you are doing the type A or type B scholarship. The only difference for type A is that sometimes when the Ministry of Education have given the scholarship, after you have visited the scholarship, Ministry of Education will still pay you, while the school that have given you the scholarship will still pay you. That's almost like getting like double stream of income when you're getting the scholarship from the Ministry of Education. But then if it's just type B or type C, the Chinese governments will pay you, and they pay you like about 3,000 RMB if you are doing your masters, and if you are doing your undergraduates you get like 2,500 RMB, and then for PhD students you get like 3,500 RMB every month. Apart from that, they pay your school fees, they pay for your accommodation, and also for health insurance. That's what the scholarship will cover. So it's just for you to pack your things. Maybe for type B and type C you have to pay for the flight tickets coming all the way from your country to China, right? But for type A, if your Ministry of Education, they can decide to actually pay for your transportation, your ticket fare coming down here. When you're applying to come here, when you're doing your PhD, there's always a duration of 4 to 5 years, and then for masters you have a duration of probably like 3 years, 2 years. Some schools the minimum is like 2 years for masters, and then if maybe now your course is taught in Chinese, you can do like 1 year Chinese and then the duration of the course. Personally for me, my course is a 3-year course and it's taught in Chinese. I did like 1 year Chinese, then I continue with my course, which is for 3 years. And some people, their PhD is taught in Chinese, they do 1 year Chinese, and then the remaining years they do their course duration. So there's also the MOFCOM scholarship. Actually, the MOFCOM scholarship is for people that are already working in their country and then they want to come here. You know, that's another scholarship you can look into. There are many other scholarships, guys, for China. All you have to do is do your research, or you watch more of my videos, because I know that I've done a lot of videos talking about the scholarships. So just check my videos and then you will see them. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you actually loved and learned a lot from this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram. I always post like my daily activities there, and also if you want to like contact me, ask me any more questions, please just leave a comment down here below and I'll answer them. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.